This video is for entertainment and educational purposes only. I am not encouraging gambling. If you choose to play, please gamble responsibly and only use money you can afford to lose. Yo, it's MLD back with another 5-minute review. Today we got 19 to 36 from RN from Cruising and Craps. Kind of like that name, Cruising and Craps. Reminds me of Cruising the World, that video game. I don't know if y'all heard of it or not. This one is a little weird. In the video, they had $1,000 bankroll. We doing a $2,000 bankroll. If we fall down to 101,971, we lost a 2K. Um, and the way the actual guy does it, he which to me is weird. He waits until it hits 19 to 36, and then he plays. I'm not about that life of wasting spins though. So enough yapping. We about to let me get out this timer for the 5 minutes. And it's a $10 bet to start. And begin. This one is actually kind of strange the way the progression is. There we go, that's a win. Because you start out with regular progression, and then after you lose a couple of times, you got to put some stuff on first dozen to get more coverage and try to win. But right now it's printing for us with the big oh 0, of course. So the first bet you double, but it's really just adding a unit. And lost. Then we double again. The 1. So and after a win, you should be back in profit. So we're just gonna, we're gonna just play every win. Every win we that's a win. We reset and we'll see how it goes. I'm just gonna run with the numbers I got from the video. So if the numbers don't match up, that ain't necessarily on me. Or unless I copied them down wrong. But I think I watched it a couple of times. I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure I'm correct. And we right now we just printing with the big. We just printing with the big. Print. Look at that. 33 print. I do like betting on big, the right half of the board as well. Okay, that's a loss. So now we got to double up to 20. Ooh, that's another loss. So we got double up to 40. Should have kept track of session profit, but I trust this guy. There we go. That's a win. So we're down. That was 60. We're up 80. Oh yeah. So yeah, we're down. We had 70 loss. So it all makes sense because we lost 10, then we lost 20. So we were down 30, which had took us to 40, and then we won 40, which is 10 plus. Every time you recover, you should gain 10 from this strategy. There we go, another win. Oh, we just printing over here. You see, we got a 71% hit rate right now. Okay, that's a loss, so we got to go up. And go up. We have not had to hit the crazy progressions, so it looks like y'all would just have to. Y'all might have to wait until the dang end of the video to see the full progressions. I gave y'all a little sneak peek of what it was. I talked about it, but it's looking like y'all ain't gonna get to see it until the review, which is fine. You like a strategy that's winning. You like a strategy that's just winning, 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 winning. We already at 150 and we got about a minute left. We are hitting well. You might have to take this into the 52 million challenge. Y'all make sure y'all check out that playlist. I mean, I think I would. I like this one. It's printing. It's printing. See, this is where okay, we lost. This is where my bias will come in versus the AI that you're gonna see in the review. That's why I added the AI aspect to the review because for me, if I'm winning, I'm happy. But AI might say, nah, it's bad. It's bad because of this and that and the other. Dang, we lost again. But if we win, we'll be good. There we go. Um, 10. We got about two more spins left. Can we get to 200? Can we get to 200? Oh no. We got one more spin. Let's get a buzzer beater. Let's get a buzzer beater for 190. There we go. 190 in 5 minutes. That is not a bad day. 72% hit rate today. Hey, this thing was printing. I'ma see y'all in the review. Y'all, I think this is gonna have a good review from me, but let's see what the AI gotta say. All right, so I'm gonna do things a little differently today. I think I'll like this method a little better. Seems a little more straightforward to me doing the overview or the review before the progression. So with that, we're on 19 to 36 by RN from Cruising and Craps. The end result was 190 in profit. The high was 190. The low was negative 10. We just printed the whole time. It's pretty nice. You get 18 to 30 numbers. So 48.6% win rate. You'll see why when we get to the progression. Um, and then on American, same, but 47.4%. Um, the strengths. I said every win is a recovery. You always win and profit. The pushes are better than losses, good coverage, and losses increase coverage. I'll show y'all that when we get to the progression. We didn't get to that in the sim because we were just printing. Rob 369, simple trigger, wait for 19 to 36. It's talking about waiting for it to hit 19 to 36 or not. I don't know about that rule, but Rob says that's a strength. High comp value, very exciting to play. Quick wins when it hits early. Now, the weaknesses, I said bets can grow fast. It can destroy your bankroll in six losses, and waiting after a loss is a waste of time. That's exactly opposite of what Rob said about waiting for 19 to 36. Um, Wait a minute. Did I name this wrong? No, it says 36. Why do I feel like I said 34 somewhere? Hold on. Does this say 34? Oh, it says 30. Okay, I'm just tripping. My bad, y'all. And then Rob's weaknesses says bankroll can't support the progression. Danger and volatility are extreme. One bad streak destroys the session. No recovery mechanism. Mathematically unsound. Not really sure why he said no recovery system because it does have a recovery system, but you can't recover. I guess because six losses can destroy you, he doesn't consider that a recovery system. All right, let's get to the ratings. I gave it an 8 out of 10, probably because it did so well in the session. Rob says 3 out of 10. I gave it 3 out of 10 on danger, saying it's not very dangerous, which would give it an 8 out of 10. Rob gave it a 9 out of 10 on the danger scale, saying it's very dangerous, which gives it a 2 out of 10. I said the volatility is somewhat low, 4 out of 10. So that gave it a 7 out of 10. Maybe the volatility could change because obviously six losses is not a lot. Rob said 9 out of 10, which is 2 out of 10. I think Rob's score here is actually more accurate. I think I was a little biased because it won so much. I think I was biased. Anyway, simplicity, 7 out of 10. Rob said 5 out of 10. I gave it a 10 out of 10 for casino and virtual. I'm really going to be giving a lot of 10 out of 10s for casino and virtual, not to shoot the score up because 5% ain't really going to change much, but mostly because most of these are pretty straightforward. Like, unless you're putting out 31 chips, I'm not really going to give it a bad rating. Rob said 6 out of 10, 7 out of 10. Comp, I gave it a 3 out of 10. Rob said 8 out of 10. Entertainment, 4 out of 10. I don't know if it's necessarily entertaining, but I guess the values do get higher, so maybe that is entertaining. Rob said 7 out of 10 for entertainment. Overall raw score, I said 7.125 out of 10. Rob said 5 out of 10. And then my weighted score, 7.45 out of 10. Rob said 3.7 out of 10. Rob is consistently giving lower ratings than me. My human bias, I guess. Oh, I forgot to change the screen. My bad, y'all. Okay, so y'all soak it in. Y'all pause it. I just went over this. Sorry, y'all. I'm tripping. I forgot to change the screen. So we'll sit here for like maybe 10 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, we done. Sorry. Y'all got to pause if y'all want to see this. Anyways, ways to improve. I said make the progression safer, lower the starting bet, eliminate waiting for spins. The ball's going to land wherever. Add a profit and stop loss. Start dozen and big on the first or the second loss instead of waiting. Instead of waiting, just started on the first or second loss. Get that coverage quick, so you don't have to go too deep into bets. Rob said cap the progression at step 3. Never go beyond $40 or $80. Use a softer progression. 10, 15, 25, 40, 60. Add a stop loss rule. Add a profit lock and increase coverage. All right, now we're gonna get into the progression so y'all can see how it progresses. So the first one, you put 10 on big, you win 10, you lose 10. Second is 20 on big, you win 20, you lose 20. That puts you at negative 30. So this one, you put 40. So you get that plus 10, you win 40, you lose 40. But if you lose that, that'll put you at 70. So then now you got 80 on your wins. You got the push over here, and you got negative 240 down the middle and on the zero. And so because you want to gain 80, you're going to put 80 on first dozen, and then you're going to double that on big so that when big hits, it'll give you 80 because right now you're at negative 70 in your cash. And then the next step, you add all your losses together, that'll give you $320. So you put 320 on first dozen, and then you times that by 2 because you want to win 10. Um, and you're down 310 once you add everything up. And you would lose 960. And then this is the final progression. Honestly, you wouldn't even be able to do this progression with a $2,000 bankroll, but I just added it in so y'all could see how extreme it gets. 6 losses in, 1,280 on first dozen, 2,560 on big for you to get that $10. Because you basically would have lost 1,270 at this point. And maybe I should have upped the danger. We didn't reach the danger, but I should have upped the danger because it actually gets dangerous mad quick. Um, so with that, I'm gonna have the roulette strategy playlist up at the top right during this. And once it cuts to the next scene, I'm gonna have the 50 to a million playlist. Y'all check that out. Y'all comment, let me know if y'all like this method or the other method. If you like to see the over or the review, then the progression, or if you like the progression, then the review. Let me know if you like this new rating system as compared to the old one. I think I like review, then progression, and I definitely like the new rating system because the robot, Rob 369, seems a little less biased. I'm gonna have to get some photos for Rob up here too. But with that, I'll see y'all in the next one. Like, comment, and subscribe, and follow me on all the social medias at MLD369. The Discord link is in the description.